donated by China. So we used to have the old stadium over there, but then after some negotiations, which are like kind of weird, we got the donation from China, and they gave us this stadium. So they started the construction in 2009, and they finished it in 2011. The first match that was played over there was China against Costa Rica. It was a friendly match, and the first goal that was scored in that stadium was scored by a national player. His name is Alvaro Saborio. He actually played in the DC United in the United States, and that game ended up 2-2. It was a tie. After that stadium is basically for national games, and also the classic. The classic here in Costa Rica is Alajuela against Saprissa. That's like the main classic one, or also Heredia, but Heredia is not as good as Alajuela and Saprissa. So this stadium hosts about 35,000 people, and we also use it for concerts and for the monster jams, for the X-Nights, and sometimes circus come here to Costa Rica and they rent the stadium because it's like very big. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna be able to get on the field, and we might be able to get in the locker rooms. But yeah, that's just a little bit of the story behind that stadium. And also, when you get there, if you look at the shape of the roof, it has like a hole in the middle. So it's just inspired in a coffee bean. After that, we're gonna go to a coffee plantation so I can explain to you how the coffee bean and what's the inspiration from, okay?
Porque son invitados.
Yeah? When are you gonna come play here as pro players? You guys have
7
skills.
years.
7 years, okay, so I will see you in 7 years over here. I'm gonna be cheering for you. Right now we're gonna go to it's Heredia and Alajuela kind of, but we're gonna go to the it's like the zone of Barra Blanca, and over there the production of coffee is really good because we're very close to the Poás volcano, so the soil is very rich. And we're gonna make a stop in the little coffee house for those who have to buy some coffee. There's also some souvenirs over there, and it's like about an hour and 20 minutes ride to get there. Okay? And from there we'll go to the waterfall. But first, the little coffee house.
Le pone tortilla tostada, pero muy bueno.
Más adelante hay un
Americans led by William Walker that actually got to be president or manage Nicaragua, and he wanted to expand and conquer the territories of Central America. And then the Costa Rica army stood in April 11th of 1956. There was the battle where supposed the story tells that Juan Santa Maria torched the place where the William Walker troops were located at. So that's why he became our national hero, Juan Santa Maria. And he is from the city of Alajuela. That is why it's so important around here. Okay, so we have the park right in front of us, and then we're gonna go to the center where the fort used to be located and the local government. This building on the right side, and that is where it's located. And also we'll get to the park in front of the Cathedral of Alajuela, which is called Parque de los Mangos, because there's a lot of mango trees. If you want mangoes, you come to Alajuela.
Pero ese man salió libre, ¿verdad? Sí, ya.
No sé, yo estaba jurado. No sé si ya cumplió. Sí, cayó.
¿Cuál es el palo de mangos? 20 lo quitaron, sí. Porque es que sí o sea, ya empezaron mucho chata, digamos. Y está el COVID, está. This is the little coffee house. Right now we have new plants. It used to be, I don't know if you see like the big plants at the end. That's the whole plantation used to be like that, but we have new ones. So these ones will take about 2 years to start giving coffee beans. But the coffee here is really good. It's the 3 Generations brand. It's 100% Costa Rican. It's a family that have owned the plantation for 3 generations. That's why it's the name.
For everybody to know where we are right now, we are passing Fraijanes of Poás. Poás is the name of the volcano that we have in front. We're actually on the left side right now. That was one of the first national parks in Costa Rica, and it is very nice to see. It's almost a must see because it's a volcano that is active and doing a lot of activity. Actually, these past 2 weeks have done several eruptions, and right now the park is closed. But as you can see, we're going through a lot of restaurants and a lot of business people that will make a living from the tourism that come up to the volcano. Right now we're around 6,000 feet over sea level. So the top or the highest point of the volcano Poás is at 2,700 meters over sea level. So a little bit more than 6,000. And this pass would be the middle between the Poás volcano and the Barba that we have on the right side. The Barba volcano is part of the National Park Braulio Carrillo, the one we went through driving. Yes, so it's very, very, very huge national park. And this Barba, the one on the right, will belong to that. So we're passing a middle, kind of like a passageway for all the clouds that are coming from the Caribbean to be able to cross. So the temperature around here, that's why you see it's very cloudy and a little bit colder than the city of San Jose. All this humidity, all this water coming from the Caribbean side goes across these mountains into the Central Valley. And that is why, or one of the reasons, as Lucy was saying, we have a lot of very fertile soils, very rich. So this is also a very productive area. It's in between Alajuela and the area of San Carlos. So if we keep on going in this across this mountain, we will get to San Carlos area again, right? So it's in the middle of that very productive area. So a lot of high altitude products. Definitely we know about coffee that we have seen, and nowadays this area of Boaz is where the most production of strawberry happen in Costa Rica. Okay, lots of strawberry. Also they plant or produce flowers. A lot of flowers are exported from Costa Rica out to the world, and Boaz will be one of the main places. As you can see, very nice towns around. This is called Boacito. So we passed Fraijanes and now we are crossing Boacito, and we are very, very close to get to the Waterfall Gardens.
I want to move at that speed. Life is good at that speed. Right? Why did he walk like that? It looks like my dog is gonna take a piss. I'm not even kidding.
Es como, no sé si se ve aquí, pero se semeja como la cabeza de una serpiente. Que no se aprecia tanto. Ah, aquí se aprecia más. Es que la punta del ala parece la cabecilla de una serpiente. You like beetles?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
like them behind it.
They're awesome. Those are big.
Those are big.
In between its legs, and that's the easier way to get it. Just be gentle. Take your time. She needs to trust you first.
Oh my god. Where'd you go?
What is this one? Is that monkey? Oh, they're monkeys. Oh, there's more monkeys. Oh, we already saw these monkeys.
You just kept talking.
Bro, I can't.
Talking, and I was like, it can't be him.
Bro, put your bubble. Not gonna lie, I would never touch a monkey.
That was good.
I can watch them all day on Instagram.
But we have this national park, Manuel Antonio, and people call it the monkey beach because you go there and it's full of monkeys.
If I stepped on that, it's all right. I would, because I would think it's a turkey.
No, like I.
They just hide out.
Alright, I'm done.
This one is something. Terciopelo, otros asco.
¿Cuál es la más peligrosa, Emilio?
La más peligrosa es la matagüey, le dicen plato negro también, que todos son de las botrops, como la terciopelo que tenemos acá. Aquí hay una cascabel enorme también, más que toda la zona de Guanacaste.
De acá, mira, le ves la cara.
Es enorme, enorme, enorme.
Mira, 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 mira lo hijo de la guayaba.
Aquí está la manopiedra, eso es, por eso le llaman plato negro, cuando se enrolla parece un plato negro completo. Peligrosos, peligrosos. Este
La más común de encontrar, ¿dónde?
está aquí. Este, en todo lado, en todo Costa Rica. Y la matagüey, muy peligrosa también. Las micas se comen esas terciopelos, esas comen las venenosas, entonces es más bien bueno dejarlas.
It's a boy. She said that's an adult.
Imagine how much like that would hurt if we got this thing.
You think?
No, I don't think so.
It's an adult.
I don't think it would hurt at all.
Okay.
You did it, Javi. Except now, she got it. I won't know. But that's a good picture, Janelle.
I'll add this one to the photo.
You can. I mean, there have been so many bad pictures of me that have been out. Yeah. She was a magnet. She was actually a magnet. Stretching.
Quite big, you get big money or life.
You petting it?
All together,
You want to take a picture of it?
I don't say it. I'm gonna go in yet.
Really? We saw a piano, you know. I'm like,
Go walk.